God damn it. This episode is going to be, I can't imagine it.
It's going to be a funny episode.
Yeah, it's going to be.
As you can tell, we're all wearing hats.
Yeah. Some too.
Well, I'm a hat on a hat kind of guy.
Double hatting it. I'm just trying to, you look good on the
Adam is the best hat.
Adam does have a great
Most
hat.
authentic. We
The
got
$5
a 3D camera.
We call it the $5 hat.
Yeah, thanks for bringing these
$5,
props to
$5.
We got Quinn Fitzgerald.
How's it going?
Back on the pod, regular host of the now dead and gone Funny Angles podcast.
Yeah, and the other co-host of the other Dead and Gone Dick Tickle podcast. I think that's, or maybe he's bringing it back.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Really?
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with that.
And then
Big news.
The other Fitz, James Fitz, producer
Maurice.
of the Rough Sets podcast.
Rough sets.
Welcome on,
Oh,
boys.
that reminds me of something. Oh no.
Your phone number?
No, did I leave my phone in my car?
I don't know.
God,
God, this is a lot to wear.
That's
on
probably
my
gone
head,
now.
dude.
yeah, well, it's probably, I could have used it probably on the show, but that's all right.
It's okay. You could. I thought you were about to do like a magic trick, like what's his name, Chris Dixon did.
Oh, never mind. It's
Oh,
just
there
right.
it is.
It's just right behind you. Phew!
Yeah.
I almost revealed this big secret. No, I'm
Can
just
you
kidding.
see my eyes?
Not very well. It's a little dark.
Yeah.
You know, actually, as we start here, I was gonna be like Dice on the most recent Joe Rogan episode,
Yeah.
and you got to start with a little glasses change. If I'm gonna be podcasting, I got to put my podcasting glasses on.
Gotcha. Okay.
What was prescription?
Respect for the podcast.
I appreciate that.
I give the respect for the podcast, Adam. You know
Meaning
me.
What?
Respect.
Oh, gotcha. God, I'm fucking stupid.
Jesus. Jesus.
Okay,
Christ,
before we
okay.
get into all
Before we
the
get
dumb
into
shit we're
anything,
gonna-
wait, Adam. What's the average listen time of this podcast? Is it's like 4 minutes and 30 seconds or something?
We were trying to figure this out.
So I need to get something in before the viewers stop
do it
listening.
now. Do it now.
Okay, viewers. I was talking to Adam very recently. He did not know what an orangutan was. Please sound out in the comments if this is mind-blowing news to you and has completely changed your opinion on Adam.
Okay. Thoughts?
I don't think you know what an orangutan is.
Yeah, no, I
Crazy, you even have you have a monkey on your wall
This was
here.
given both. God,
No.
my
Do
hat.
you even know what kind of monkey that is? Do you even know?
A chimpanzee.
All right.
I was telling Fitz though,
Pretty
I was like, even if you don't know what an orangutan is, I'm pretty sure that you have full confidence that you know what an orangutan is. Like if you,
Yeah,
If I saw
if
one-
you could describe an orangutan, you could probably do a
I
pretty
never
good
even
job.
thought about it.
You've never thought about an orangutan?
No.
what color is an orangutan?
Now I know. I looked it up after our
You
conversation.
looked it up? Okay.
Yeah.
So what color is it?
Orange.
Nice.
Well, kind of like it's got the face. It's different shades.
Good point. Yeah, whether it's the leather or the fur.
Yeah. Thanks for these hats, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
And the Josh Firestein.
Yeah,
is lending
Josh.
these sunglasses to Quinn.
That's pretty
Appreciate
nice.
it.
If you aren't watching this on YouTube, you should be right now because it's visually very appealing.
Well, one of the first lessons in comedy is you have to wear a funny hat. All the greats wore funny hats. So.
Okay. Like who?
I don't know. Dave Attell. Hello.
This kind of
Chappelle wears a hat.
Sometimes.
Tells is just like a regular hat though. It's just like it's not really a funny hat.
No, Attell wears a hat
He wears
on top of a hat.
He wears a black hat, dude.
Underneath a normal hat.
He wears the
He wears a hat on hat.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So it'll
Okay,
only,
but if you
only
are watching
legends.
this on YouTube, I got to plug this before we lose everybody.
Respect.
Respect. Hit that like
Booyakasha.
button, subscribe, notifications bell so you don't miss our upcoming content. And then if you have a question for any of us, throw it in the comments section. We're also on.
I'm just gonna just make moves while Adam's talking, so hopefully the producer will know to cut to my camera.
Yeah. Also, we're on Patreon now, patreon.com/FNF pod.
I don't know actually. Oh,
What is that?
This
Yeah,
is
what
the
the fuck?
envelope that Adam gave me.
Yeah. Do you have a colonoscopy bag?
No, I just put it down my shirt because I didn't have anywhere to put it. Anyway, keep going.
No, that was, I'm done now.
You're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you need to show?
Nothing.
I just wanted to show off his abs.
Yeah.
Little flash.
Exactly. So what are we going to talk about today?
I wanted to talk about the coxman in training
Oh, yeah?
we have over here.
Oh, this is about.
Q Fitz has been on
He told me a
tear.
story earlier today that was kind of funny to me.
I told you this story yesterday too, but
I mean, the listeners haven't heard it. And,
it's true.
You know,
Everyone else.
your identity is kind of camouflaged right now, so I don't think anybody's going to find out.
All right, that's true. So this, I don't want to. So I should preface.
Be aware, this could be something troublesome and problematic that could get you.
Like a fucking dumbass.
Is he on FaceTime right now?
No?
Is this the audio recording?
I might have made a soundboard.
Oh.
Continue.
All right. So so I met this girl a few months ago. Also, she doesn't know I'm a comic. I'm trying to not mention that I'm a comic because
Interesting. You think that does worse for you?
Well, I've had a few times where someone like is freaked out because they think I'm going to talk about them like on stage, which like I am kind of proving that right now a little bit. But but do you have them saying this? So I'm trying to like.
I mean, this is a stage right here.
That's true. But so yeah, she is kind of there's some valid concern there maybe. But so I met her a few months ago and we were hooking up for a bit and then
What was her name again?
Little secret. I don't know. It was cool though.
What is it? So what letter does it start with?
It starts
What
with
was the funny part that happened?
why would I keep getting
He's doing the backstory.
doing a little backstory?
Actually, yeah.
I keep getting sidetracked.
I've cut to the more recent story, maybe.
That's a good point. Yeah. So
God, this
we
head
had
smells. Every time, I'm like, what the fuck is that? It just smells like the garage. Keep
Well, that's
going.
good
Keep
for
going.
you.
So she hit me up like,
Do you edit
yesterday.
out like the bad parts of the podcast?
No, so just
You don't do
let him-
any editing?
I mean, can let him tell his story.
Oh my goodness, this might not go very well.
Well, but, so this
No,
girl,
I mean the story will go well, but the
Story will
episode
go.
as a whole.
Thanks.
you guys want to know?
Yeah.
So this girl, she hit me up yesterday. I hadn't talked to her in a few months, and she was like, "Hey, come over. I just finished up work at 5:00, and I had a show at 7:00 in Auburn.
Oof.
And I'm in Seattle, and so I was just gonna leave for Auburn, but then she was like, "Hey, come over like now," and I was like, "There's
What
like
do you
a
do?
20-minute window where I was like, this could maybe something could happen."
You're going for a 20-minute window?
I was shooting, I was going there for the 20-minute window.
Isn't
Does
that
she know
kind
that?
of ideal though?
But does she know you
It's
only
not
have
bad, but-
20 minutes?
I let her know when I had like 5 minutes left. I was like, I gotta get out of here pretty soon.
And did she?
When you had 5 minutes left, you
Yeah,
told
yeah.
her.
There's
So
some
she thought
fucking
maybe
cat
you
hair
were
on
going to
this
be
mic.
there longer.
She was cool, but I told her I'm like, hey, I gotta go in a little bit, and she was like, whatever,
Perfect.
not a big deal. She's cool, but
I mean, she sounds like it.
but because it was a 20-minute thing, I was like, well, I don't want any uncertainty here, so I got one of those like gas station like blue pill things, and
Adam, have you ever taken one of those before?
Not from the gas station.
technically it was a convenience store, so
Thanks for asking, though.
I don't know if that changes stuff.
Well, I was wondering if you have had a similar experience to
I'm
what
at-
Quinn is about to describe.
I'm actually surprised you haven't had one of the gas station ones ever.
Yeah, I mean,
Too classy.
no, I just don't take random pills from the gas station.
I was in a pinch.
So, Quinn, describe the effects to it.
Okay, so well, first off, it worked. It did the job. So happy there.
Did you need the full 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was cool. I couldn't come on the bill. I don't think on the gas station bill.
Did
so
you?
just
What
left.
was in it?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
What was it called?
It was something like Panther 9X something. Like it was some
50%
weird.
of the time, it works every time.
It was some weird like
Little Chinese medicine.
Yeah, it's just a picture of Adam with that hat on it. But it did the job, So, but then later, I'm on stage in Auburn. Like I made it to the show on time.
And you made it to the show on time?
I made it to the show. It's like all worked out. But I'm there at
Did
the
you have
show.
a boner in the car ride the whole way down?
Yes, which was weird.
No
But
way.
I had about
Yeah, actually, it just stayed like that.
It stayed for a while. It kind of would go down, but then it would just. It wasn't that it gave me like an immediate guaranteed boner. It was that getting a boner was significantly easier to the point where it was like
You're just seeing beautiful ladies in the cars driving by.
It was almost harder. Like it was like anything could just become like a boner just real quick.
Okay,
And
yeah,
then it would-
a bump in the road.
yeah. And then it would eventually.
Beyonce is singing a song.
Yeah, Beyonce. I turned on the radio to look for some Beyonce.
Do you not listen to the radio? I know you don't really
No,
listen to very much music.
I haven't listened to the radio a lot actually lately. But that's a whole other thing. But also,
Did you try to get it to go down? Or you just sat in the
I
car
was just
and
like,
enjoyed it?
I'm sure it'll sort itself out. You know, like I wasn't worried about it.
Have either of you ever jerked off in the car while you're driving?
I have not.
Nice.
No. Have you?
Wow, I'm impressed, Adam.
Again, I'm
I mean,
surprised.
I've had like car sex, like the
Roadhead?
yeah.
Okay, I guess you're right. That's not the same thing.
Have you jerked off while driving?
Nah.
It's an aggressive move. I feel like truck drivers must do it.
I feel like it's I would have guessed it was more common than the three of us not having done it.
I feel like Logan probably has.
Well, there's people who definitely have. But yeah, if you're driving
At any
along.
point were you thinking about jerking off?
What, in the car ride?
Yeah.
No, I was
It wasn't like unbearable. It was just,
no.
No,
It
like-
was fine.
And you said you didn't come, so did you have like blue balls then? Did you get blue balls?
I didn't have blue balls. It was interesting. One thing that was interesting though is I had multiple moments where I thought I was about to come, and then it just never happened.
Whoa.
So that was interesting.
You were like, I'm about to come. You said,
Yeah, yeah.
Did you make the declaration?
No, I didn't. I didn't say anything, but I was like, I felt like it might happen soon, and then it just didn't happen.
Do you make a declaration?
Yeah, I'll make I'll make a. It's about to happen. I'm done. Like I'll do like
What
you
do you
say it's
say?
about to happen, I'm done?
I'll say like I'm coming, like I'm about to come,
Like
and then I'll
that?
just come.
Can you reenact it a little bit more for me?
No, that's
no like hands
draw
up
one.
or anything.
You're like, whoa.
I do the behind the head. About to come.
So you get to this show and you're on stage.
How much
I'm
time?
on-
Wait. Because this is actually a question I'm interested in.
Yeah.
How much time do you give between the warning and when you think it's going to happen?
Not a ton. I feel like there's not a ton of like. In the
You don't get.
I don't have a ton of info, so I'll say, I don't know. There's probably like, I don't know, maybe like 10 second in between.
10 seconds
On
in
the
between.
run-up.
Okay.
In between.
From like,
Like,
when
I'm about
it's
to
gonna
come.
happen.
From like I'm about to come.
10,
I've come.
It'd be
9, 8.
Maybe not even. Yeah. I got a stopwatch. I do.
Countdown. 10 seems like a long.
I ask
actually a
her to
long
count.
do
run.
you
I have to
say
keep
it?
count
Do you
from
say
10.
it though before it's guaranteed? Because there's
What
a
do you
certain point of like a threshold where it's like, yeah, I'm going
It's
to.
gonna happen.
No, I wouldn't say that. No, because that might turn around.
Yeah.
You think you can turn it around by making?
Sometimes
by
I can turn.
declaring
Oh no, I'm saying I won't declare it if I'm like if it's not like I know it's gonna happen.
it. Okay.
Because I don't know. Sometimes you can turn around.
Okay, so let's move on to the show.
Wait,
Yeah.
but Adam, what's your answer?
Yeah.
Whether or not I give a declaration.
How much of a warning between the declaration and the denouement?
I mean, I'm on Lexapro, so it's like it doesn't happen for me.
Never?
Not as much as
You've never came?
I've maybe
You've never made a
maybe one time I've come.
You've never made a declaration before?
I've definitely made a declaration,
Okay.
but
how much of a warning do you give?
because it fucks with my shit so much. Like
Just declaring it?
to declare it, then it ends up being pressure.
I think
Like,
this is common.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's what you should do. Is if you are trying not to come, declare it.
Be like, I'm about to come.
yeah, and then you hold off. It's like a power move.
That's interesting. Because, like, I definitely have when they're like, will you? I'm like, nope. And I don't know if that's just a power dynamic thing with me or not, but
Yeah. You
you're
get
asking-
asked to come quite a bit.
no, but it's happened before.
Yeah. It's a nice feeling.
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it? It's too much pressure?
It's that same declaration pressure.
But you want to declare. Like, is it partially that you lost control of the ownership of the declaration?
I want to be Thomas Jefferson. I want to be John Hancock.
Jefferson, damn it.
I'm John Hancock.
Okay. So keep going though.
Wait, but you didn't really give your answer.
How much time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
5 to 10 seconds too.
So it's like it's almost the same sentence.
There's like a
it's
little
like, it's
window.
like a comma, not a period.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm about
It's
to
a dot dot. It's a dot dot dot. Yeah.
Wouldn't it suck also though if like someone made a declaration and then like it didn't happen for a while? Like if someone makes a declaration, you kind of want them to like, you're like, okay, it's gonna happen.
Sometimes I'll do like a pre-declaration where I'll be like, man, you keep working it like that. I'm about to say I'm about to come in a little bit.
But then that could get in their head
No, that's usually
because
enough for moves.
they could think they're like doing better than they are.
They're like, oh my goodness, this is working.
Yeah.
Well, usually I'm honest.
Yeah. That'd be
Usually.
yeah. Sometimes.
These glasses aren't as good for sliding up and down when I'm wearing the headphones. So I'm
I'm not going to ask you to continue because every time I do, he says, "Let's rewind back." So it's,
well, I think we wrapped up that question pretty good.
Okay.
So I'm at the show. I'm on stage, and apparently the pill. I've heard this with like Viagra before, but I didn't know. I didn't think about it. Because it's like a blood flow thing. Like the pill is like a thing. It's a pill for your blood flow.
It was initially a blood pressure medication.
Yeah, blood pressure. Yeah. So I'm on stage and the fucking room turns blue. Like my vision goes blue.
That doesn't seem. I was talking to Zach
I was wondering if that
Summerfield
helped.
about this last night.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem real. Do you know what the difference between blue and like?
Yeah, wait.
Are you
Can you
colorblind
name
at
all
all?
the colors?
No, I like it like fade, like a bluish fade,
Like a hue.
a hue.
Well, you said
Okay.
you looked at your phone and it was blue.
Yeah, I looked at my phone and like the screen is normally white and it was blue.
You were probably just lightheaded.
I was lightheaded.
Yeah.
And my face was red.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Rosy.
saying. Yeah, that's what, it was from the
From the thing.
Yeah.
the thing,
It's
yeah.
not flushed today.
He was
though.
going in his,
No,
into
I
his
was
blue
fine.
period.
It was fine after like an hour.
How'd you feel this morning?
Good. I felt good after I ate some food. I ate some food and it all kind of.
Do you
Went
think?
away.
Do you think it'd be nice for everything to be blue?
I think it could be depressing.
Oh yeah.
Right?
What
I
color
mean-
would you choose?
Probably orange.
Not yellow.
Orange. Good
Like
call.
your sunglasses right now.
Oh man. I didn't pick these.
Can we talk
Do you have
about?
any prepared questions, Adam?
Yeah.
Good.
Do you have? Shut the fuck up.
Well, otherwise I was gonna have to come up with something.
Yeah.
A little loose.
Okay, so you told me this is one of like 3 different dating stories.
Oh, yeah,
that
Quinn's been-
Quinn has been on a rampage.
I've had a good couple months.
Yeah, and do you have the text with the messy apartment girl?
Oh
met a
no, I
girl
don't.
who-
I think I deleted that a while ago, or it's lost and whatever. But yeah. So
How did that exchange
Lost.
go?
so
Though?
dude,
You didn't hear about this?
Wait.
I think I
second.
told you this.
Quinn, unless he's like holding something, it's lost. Have
Yeah.
you noticed this about Quinn?
Well, dude, the fucking I was talking about the sunglasses. Fitz has 2 pairs of my sunglasses because I've left them just like
Quinn
at
has-
his
Because you
place.
guys take mushrooms together a lot.
Quinn has 2 shirts because if he had any more, he'd lose them.
Yeah, it's either they're on him or gone.
It's either on
in
his
the moment.
shirt or on his shirt is on his body
You
or
think
on
this
his
is a
pillow.
hoarder
I
mindset?
think I'm just a present guy in the moment, not thinking about
I like that.
the other shirts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so then
Fleetwood Mac till I die.
what was the exchange with this girl?
So
Because
this,
you had it locked in.
yeah, so this girl's gonna come over. She like messaged her, messaging she's gonna come over, and she said, "What's your address?" And I sent her my address, and then I said, "But it's a little messy."
Ooh.
And that's not.
You said a little messy?
I said, "Look," I said, like, it's kind of messy, like, not a big deal, though, right? I said, "This is kind of messy. Hope it's not a problem." I was like, in a side, right?
You told me you're the grossest person I know.
Yes, that's true. I did say that. Well, we were on mushrooms, and I was spitting across the park, and so that was it.
He's definitely the grossest person I know.
Yeah.
But so I said, "Hey, it's kind of messy, right? Like, I hope it's not a big deal." And then she said, "It is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Could you clean up?" And this is another thing
Deal.
where there was like an hour window. And so I messaged her. I'm like, "I don't think it's going to work out between us."
Did you have the option to clean?
You're probably
Nah,
right.
I mean, anyone who's like like I won't go somewhere if it's messy, is not going to be happy with anything I can do to my apartment.
Yeah.
Like
in an hour.
Yeah. It's like I would need like days to really clean it up. And even then they'd probably come over and be like, oh, it's kind of sloppy, whatever. Like it's not that bad now, but like if someone who's like really clean came over, they'd be not happy.
Yeah, if somebody who doesn't like bugs came over.
Yeah. Some prude. Some prick.
They might be disappointed.
I do have
How
a spider
messy
problem.
is it, Fitz?
I don't think I've ever been inside.
Have you not?
I thought that I had, but then I couldn't recall.
Oh, okay.
What is the...
It's got the 2 chairs. One of them's nice.
I got rid of one. I got rid of the bad one.
Now you only have 1 chair?
Yeah, I'm cleaning up. I got 1 chair now.
If it doesn't bring joy, Quinn gets rid of it.
Yeah, the Marie Kondo.
Well, I got rid of that chair because of I think it's because I thought I was going to get laid, and I thought that might be a deal breaker because it got to a point where one of the legs was legit broken, and I was just using it as a footstool. It was fun though on mushrooms. Another comic, Harrison was over there, and I was like, "Dude, watch this!" And I just kicked the leg out from under the chair.
Oh, that is fun. And then fell.
Yeah. So that was pretty fun.
That is
or
really
it
fun.
kind of lurched. It's like it was hanging on by like a thread.
A trick chair. I used to have one of those.
That's pretty fun.
It would, if you leaned back, it would fold backwards.
Yeah.
It was sick.
But then I had this image of like a girl coming over and just like not thinking about it and sitting in the chair and fucking collapsing. And I was like, yeah, that probably wouldn't like
Yeah,
be good.
she'd probably be upset after that.
Here's a question though. Your dating profiles,
Yeah.
what are they? What do they look
They're
like?
not great. So it's mostly
Pictures of you doing stand-up?
100%. It's me doing stand up. I got a picture of me on a canoe from We Did That.
Yeah, we went kayaking.
So I try to make
But is
kayaking.
it mainly chin up pictures?
Whoa,
Yeah, I think
Adam,
so.
that's
Okay.
very insulting.
It's not
Yeah,
insulting.
I do
just
the
a question.
I do the fucking from the
You do
above
the
head.
girl angle?
No, I don't
put
do
the
that.
puppy dog face filter
I do a
on?
puppy dog and a duck face. I do. Here's me as a puppy. Here's me as a duck.
But is there?
That would be a good idea.
This
for
is
you,
my question.
probably.
Is there? Do they know?
Wait. Adam right now is thinking, that's very different from my black tank top at the gym
Fresh with the sleeves out.
with the sleeve. Yeah, exactly.
Like
do you do like a cowboy? Do you do like a cowboy outfit that you do for work? Like the torn up.
He's got the fireman hat on.
what I'm curious about is like from here up, you have a very distinct look.
Oh,
Yeah.
But from
really?
like here down, you
Whole
look
other guy.
whole different guy.
Whole
And do
other
you,
guy.
Do you do
Really?
the switch where like kind of a bait and switch where you're like, this is me, chin up, and then
Here.
when they get there,
Hey.
it's like this is what I'm working with. So to like take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's or
Because
it's
you're a charming guy.
well. So the pictures are a lot of times it's like me in like black sweatshirt, black shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have any vegan Quins?
Oh, pictures of me when I was vegan. That's too far. That's so
You're way
different.
skinnier. But
He was when I met him, he was way skinnier.
Yeah. So if I did that picture, that would be a legit like you fucking lied to me. Like that would just be a legit.
Also, you were like 18, 17.
Yeah. I
So
had
they'd want to be fucking a 17-year-old.
yeah, and they'd see me and they'd be like, "You fucking."
Yeah,
A lot of people think I'm in my like 30s.
You're in your 30s?
No, but a lot of people seem to think that.
Yeah. When I met him, I could not believe how young he was.
This
Kinda
guy,
sick.
I work with this guy who's 21, and we were talking about phones or something about phones in high school. And I mentioned something about like Snapchat, I think, and he was like, "Did they have cameras on the phones when you were in high school?" And I was like, "How old do you think I am?" And he said like 34 or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good question.
I
Then.
believe it.
We probably wouldn't have.
But so do you have your phone on you?
Yeah,
Can we see the dating profile pic?
yeah. Let me pull up Bumble.
Are you on the apps, Fitz?
What?
Dating apps?
No, I'm not on any dating apps.
No.
I mean, I might have some lingering profiles, but I haven't accessed them in a long time.
Okay. So
I can't remember. I changed some stuff on there recently.
There's like an actual.
Oh, great. Tiller's talking like he knows everything about comedy again.
Talk. You can't just have dead air on a podcast like this, Tiller.
I'm
You
looking at
said
his
you don't.
profile.
You said you don't edit the thing.
it's not a great profile, but it's like there's some stuff.
It's not that bad. Like
Play this when the episode
I don't know.
starts
I don't know what that one is.
which is every time Adam talks.
is Willie is. How late were you? I got a call from Willie at like 3:00 in the morning last night.
Really?
What were you guys doing?
Boring Tiller story.
I went to bed before he came home,
Oh, did you?
so I don't know. He's really been drinking a lot lately.
Mr. Dean?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wait, why are you doing the voice?
That was my Tiller.
Oh, that was Tiller? Oh, okay.
Tiller was concerned that Willie was drinking too much, so I made it seem like he was drinking
Someone
more.
literally came up to me and said, "Hey, I think Willie's drinking every night."
Oh my goodness. He works at a bar. They give him free drinks at the end of his shift. What's he going to do?
That wasn't the conversation. It was he's finishing 6 packs of Surge by himself, which is not. That's a different story.
He does keep requesting me to put a movie on and then going to bed 20 minutes into it.
It's pretty funny.
It is kind of funny.
Is it weird for you living with somebody that's like, what? He's 15 years younger than you.
He's cool. I mean, he's the funniest. He's like really, really funny. So that's what I prioritize.
Yeah,
Age is just a number, dude.
yeah.
So I didn't even.
That's why I hang out with this
I didn't even
shit.
think about it that way.
I mean, you and Willie.
I
are
was just
close,
like, who are
right?
the funniest people, and then how about I live with those people?
Yeah.
So
Did you have
That's why you
roommates
live alone?
before?
I lived with my brother.
Yeah. And he's in Puerto Rico.
No, he's in Bermuda, dude.
Okay.
You living a.
What?
He was in Puerto Rico, wasn't he? No, he's in Bermuda.
No, he's in Bermuda. I remember because they
pretty
got the
sick.
shorts in Bermuda. Bermuda shorts. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
It's the kind of shorts they wear in Bermuda.
What is different about him?
I guess over there it's like professional attire to where you can wear
Oh.
shorts professionally.
That's
so like
great.
everybody in there, like everyone over there is like an accountant or a finance person, and so you'll see them all, and they'll be wearing like pastel colored long sleeve shirts, and then like khaki shorts, kind of like khaki shorts, boat shoes.
There's like cargo
the
pockets, or
No, not cargo. Probably like some, like pockets you can't really see or something like that. I don't know. I've never owned a pair. It's not like very interesting either.
No, or funny.
Was this one of the questions you came up with?
Yeah, that's what I
You
came up
wrote
with.
a question about
Yeah.
how's my brother doing in Bermuda?
Well, it's just the expectation is I drive the conversation and that I make it funny, and it's a little funny to come on and just
I
be
don't
like,
know, yeah.
what are you doing? You're not making it funny, but you're also not driving the conversation.
Well, you asked
It's
a
a little
boring
arrogant.
question.
I liked the
I didn't
Bermuda
even
shorts.
ask the question. Quinn asked the question.
I was interested in Bermuda shorts, and I was happy with the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there we go then.
I got everything I wanted out of that.
Great success. Question, what's the next question?
How much is that,
Well-
Adam?
How much does that hat cost?
Well, both of you guys have good stories for the from the road. We talked about it ahead of time, and
Yeah.
did you have
Stories from the road?
Did you
Oh.
want you want to talk?
I know you're. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So I did this show. I don't want to say who the headliner was because.
Can you say what the first letter of their name is?
No, that's a pretty big giveaway.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, let me. I'll whisper it to.
No, I mean, he knows.
Okay, keep going.
All right. So, they're headlining. there's no way to not give this away with the story. Already, I've narrowed it down to like 5 people. So they're headlining, and they're doing this joke. This is in like southeast Washington. Like it's
Like Walla Walla?
Tri-Cities, right?
Okay. Oh, by the way, if you know anyone who can do a show in Walla Walla tonight, I know a guy who needs somebody. Anyway, keep going with your story.
Okay. So they're talking about like dating black guys, right? This is like one of the most racist things I've ever heard in my life.
This wasn't
Oh, what are you talking about?
the other one, but this.
I don't even know the other one. Oh, wait, hold on. Which one are you?
Well,
Quinn's got a funny
just
story
finish-
about a
just
bit about
finish
This
it.
one's
I,
pretty
I
good, though.
forgot that there's more than one.
This is a pretty good one, though.
Yeah.
So she's talking about dating black guys. This is one of the most racist things I've heard, and the crowd didn't even like catch it. I don't think it wasn't even a joke. It was like an aside. They're talking about like dating black guys, and they're like, "Yeah, I never really dated a black guy, but then I did. I dated this black guy, and they're pretty smart." Is it was wild, and the crowd like did not catch it. She just kept talking.
Actually, they're pretty smart.
They're pretty smart.
That's a good observation by this person.
That was the whole thought too. That was
It's just it's so amazing too, where that's like in
Wait, and you can't-
Eastern Washington,
thing
and
is-
you like
Yeah.
they're even if they had heard it,
That's
the
a-
reaction wouldn't have been big.
I don't know if it's they. I'm not even sure if they didn't hear it or if they heard it and they were like, sure,
That's
yeah,
just normal.
They are pretty smart.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, the thing is, Quinn, you can't judge a whole group of people just based on one person.
It's true.
So she should have just said that guy was smart.
She should have, yeah.
That would have been better. Like, I guess lesson learned. Did you say anything to her after?
No, I was like, listen, the person who
Did you
is,
say
I'm
good-
like,
did you
they're
say-
not gonna want my input on this. They're not gonna take input on this. You know, they're.
You saying a good set?
No, I don't think I said that. On it, what? I don't even remember. Fucking maybe. As like a lie, as like a, you know what I mean?
Just give him a
Yeah.
nice job.
Boom.
I like to say,
The exploding fist bump.
I like to say, nice crowd.
Yeah.
Doesn't that compliment the crowd instead of them?
Yeah, I said that once, like on accident, and I could tell the headliner thought it was really shitty. They were like pissed.
Oh yeah, well, I do
Great
it,
crowd.
Do it,
Yeah.
do it when it's shitty.
Yeah, I said great crowd, and they were like, "Yeah, I've been working on that stuff a lot." Something like that.
what do you say as somebody if like
Oop.
you get off stage, you had a good set, and somebody went up before you and they had a terrible set, and they say good set to you?
I say thanks.
I say good.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
I say good crowd. I deflect totally.
Really?
I'm like the crowd was cool.
Yeah, great crowd. You
Great
didn't
crowd.
really work with them, but
Yeah, yeah. I that's also kind of a dig on them, I guess, if you think about, because you're saying like, no, they're great, but you ate it.
Usually it's the other way around for me.
that it's
No, I'm just saying. I'll say something like I forget what I say. It's funny, I'm sure though.
You forget what you said.
Yeah, I say something. It's real smart and smarmy.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll say something like,
Something with some respect on it.
yeah, I'll say respect, and then booyaka. I'll say booyakasha and flip my fingers,
the-
you know. Yeah, but I'm not very good at it.
yeah.
I'm not-
You gotta
I'm
do
out of
it's
practice.
this one.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah, it's
Booyakasha.
yeah,
The listeners
Just
can hear
the-
it. Oh.
yeah.
You're just flicking your.
No, it's you. You flick
dude.
this finger so you get this one loose.
I lost my virginity when I
you-
was 14. She was a model. 25.
What?
or
It was
whatever.
something Ali. What's his?
Chemical Ali.
No, the Booyakasha.
Yeah.
What's his name?
What do you?
What was his first name?
Sasha?
No, but what was the
Baron
character's name?
What?
The character you're doing.
Respect?
Yeah. No, the Sacha Baron Cohen was who?
He was a Bruno,
And then the other one.
and he was Borat.
And then there's one more. The Booyakasha.
Booyakasha?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ali.
Something Ali though.
It's funny because he's not going to be able to figure it out unless I tell him.
You just Google it.
Yeah, I easily could. I thought we were having a conversation, but I
Well,
guess
sometimes
Hey.
I withhold information
Yeah.
from people when they
Yeah.
really want it. That's a power I hold.
yeah, I guess.
All the people listening, they're
What are you
screaming.
doing right now?
The people are screaming. They're
you're
like,
just being so
"Adam."
fucking weird on this podcast. Like you're being an
Adam.
asshole and just being like confrontational. I don't understand. Like, why'd you come up here if you were gonna be like this?
Well, I don't know what you want from me.
Just fucking hang out. I guess. I don't know.
This
Everything
how I
is
pl-
like.
This is how I play.
I think.
I guess.
this is
I think-
how adults show love.
I think we're having a good time, and the podcast is going well, Adam.
Yeah, I
and,
think so too.
Okay.
It's been fucking awesome. Just such a dick, dude. I don't understand it.
I can't remember his name either. I forgot. I forgot what his name is.
What was
So
the
you were
other
seeing,
story?
You were seeing blue.
Wait, what, I'm trying to. Let me just look at your notes.
The-
yeah, that
yeah.
story. Yeah. So this was, and I wasn't there for this one. This is a story I've heard. It's sort of a famous story around the scene of same person, And that now they'll definitely find out. But so it was this firefighter benefit. This firefighter had died in a fire in Spokane.
no.
And like years and years ago, and there was a benefit for them, and they were like, "Let's do a comedy show." I don't know why.
Okay.
I think it's, or maybe they were just comedians at the show. I don't know.
Interesting.
But this comic goes up, and they were like, and so they go up firefighter benefit, and it's like the family and all that is there, and they go, firefighter died in a fire. Must not be that good at his job.
It said that?
Yeah, so then the
Wow.
crowd's like, "Oh," like not on board.
They would
I
like
love the
that.
impression, by the way.
Thank you.
That is sick. That's
That
don't
was
know who it
as
is.
subtle as you can be with it.
firefighter bashing.
Can I borrow the hat?
That's
I'll do
kinda-
it again.
That's like going to like a war memorial and being like, died with his boots on. Guess he was bad at his job.
Boots. What did they do though?
What do you mean?
The audience didn't.
I think they kicked her out.
Kicked her out?
I think they kicked her out. I'm sure they kicked
Wasn't
her out.
there a
That's
picture
cool.
of him behind?
Oh, maybe. I don't even know.
It was the memorial and said,
Probably.
what is this behind me?
Oh.
And it because I
Firefighter
did that
face
once on stage. Like,
Oh, yeah?
I looked behind me. There was a memorial, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're like, "Oh, this is the guy that like owned this bar or whatever." You know, there were like candles up and shit. Like,
What did you,
I didn't notice it, but
did you make a joke about him?
tried to. I mean, it's just it was awkward, you know.
Well, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, structurally, the joke holds up, you know?
It's-
I mean,
no, it's a solid joke.
That's
like
the thing. It's a solid joke.
It's just not the right room for it.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a
yeah.
great crowd. Not a
good
great
crowd.
crowd for
Bad
that.
crowd.
Bad crowd.
yeah. Good set, bad
Good-
crowd.
God damn. One of the things I wrote down was just like crazy shit that we've seen at open mics.
Crazy shit.
And I actually, J Money did
Dude, I've seen
something.
some crazy shit.
Fucking
dude.
the G.
Man.
J Money.
Were you there when J Money like pulled his like lifted his shirt up on stage?
You mean showed his belly?
No, he had like a fanny pack on underneath his shirt.
No, I don't think I saw
like
this.
this was before you moved up here, I think.
Okay.
So we were at TCC, it was like a Tuesday night and doing just open mic, and I had never seen J Money before. Right.
The
So like
legend.
the first time you see J Money,
You're like,
it's
this
an
guy's
experience.
a physical comedian genius.
Everything, all of the above.
Have you talked about J Money on here before? Do people know J Money?
I think so.
I talked
Okay.
about him on Street Beef Scrapyards.
Yeah.
Okay.
He fought a 67-year-old man.
Did you really?
Yeah. They had to change the rules.
Give a shout out to him too.
They changed the rules.
Yeah, no more old. They had to put an age limit on it.
Who won that one?
I think J Money won.
J Money.
It'd be so funny
Is
if the
he
other guy
legit
won.
a good boxer?
He's getting better.
I saw him fight one guy. He's at the very least, he has like that fucking energy. Like, he's
got
very
the-
intense.
The fury.
Yeah.
So he was wearing, I think, the full plastic mask
Oh yeah.
at the time.
The shield?
The shield.
Yeah, dude.
With-
That's the first time I saw him. He was smoking a blunt with that thing on, and he was like hotboxed inside of the mask. I gotta send you the video. It's hilarious. And then he's like coughing. You can't see. You know, it's just like a cherry embers in the middle of it. He's a little disoriented.
Yeah, he was. I'm sitting in the back of the room, so there's quite a bit of space, right, at TCC, and I'm in the back of the room with like Narn and somebody else, and this guy gets on stage and he's wearing the clear mask. He's got fucking sunglasses on. Sorry, this hat is falling apart. I know how much it
dude.
costs.
Come on, dude.
And he's like, he goes up on stage and he's wearing one of those Hawaiian t-shirt or the Hawaiian button-down shirts. And in the middle of the set, he lifts up his shirt to like his almost to his nipples, and he's got this like
A fanny pack?
it would almost, what are those like passport like protector
Yeah, I know
thing?
what
It
you're
was
talking about.
some kind of thing attached to him, but nobody in the audience knew what it was, and all of us just like out of reflex were like what? Like,
Oh, you thought, like, it might be a
we thought it
gun or
was a
something?
gun. Like everybody, and
flashing a gun? That's pretty sick.
it was like.
That would be against the rules, probably. I actually don't even know if it's against the code of conduct.
I think you can't have one in a bar.
Oh yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure you can't have guns.
Yeah, I don't think J Money can have a gun either.
J Money definitely can't have a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably does though.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. It's someone bringing almost a gun to an open mic.
Have you heard the 907 story?
No, I don't know. Did someone bring a gun to 907?
Not a gun, but it was worse. Like this isn't
Worse? A bazooka?
worse in terms of what happened. You've never heard the story about what happened at 907?
I'm not sure what story you're referencing.
Okay,
they're probably
this
not
was-
like in.
I
might have been
don't
New
even, you
Zealand.
probably weren't even doing comedy yet.
I don't know.
It's like
No, I think-
so. This dude Dylan was on stage, and I don't know exactly what caused this shit to happen. But there's like the stage, and you've been there, right? Where the pool table's behind there, so it's like
With the
it's a
pool tables?
separate room, but there's openings on the side,
On either
right?
side, yeah.
So he's on stage, and some dude rolled around the corner with a bat and hit him in the head
Whoa.
from behind.
From behind.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Put him in a coma.
That's crazy. What did he say?
I have no idea.
What was the joke?
I haven't. Somebody told me, but I heard a long time ago. But like
Was he offended by the joke?
I don't know.
I think it was just like a crazy.
No.
guy.
I think it was a guy. If I'm remembering right, because there's a couple of these stories where like I mean, there's a guy locally that like has a reputation for like going at audience members.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
for sure. I know that guy.
so like there's a couple moments of these. But what the fuck was I saying?
You were talking about I heard who was the guy with the puppet, the insult comic that
Jeff Dunham?
No,
A local guy?
No, Otto and George.
Oh.
That he was doing some insult comedy, and somebody got so mad they stabbed the puppet. Yeah. So
Have you seen the guitar comic video?
guitar comic video?
Where he's like, the guy was coming at me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You've never seen this video?
I don't know. I've seen
It's
a lot of videos.
incredible.
Yeah.
Where he's playing guitar on stage and there's an audience member that's heckling him. He takes the guitar off his shoulder, takes it like a baseball bat, swings and hits the audience member and breaks the back of the guitar.
Damn, he
and then
pulled a college.
it was as if
Animal House?
what's his why am I blanking on his name? Like
The guy from Animal
great
House?
comic that died at 28, Bill Hicks. Like you seen Bill Hicks his losing his mind video down in Texas.
Yeah.
It was that level of intensity, but imagine him having a guitar and hitting the audience. member
That's
with
pretty sick.
it was out of control. And then
That's a rough set.
Plug.
Dude, what is that? I've seen a lot of crazy stuff at open mics for sure.
yeah.
Dude, I
the
saw-
reason why that guy came at the baseball bat guy, that's what I was trying to remember. I think he got banned from that room. He was
I
just
would
like a
imagine
crazy no, before
Oh, before he
and it
came
was
back with
like
the bat.
retribution.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get these people.
Yeah.
Was
But-
Dylan the guy was the guy who ran the room at the time too?
Was it?
I think so. Yeah,
I
think
didn't know that.
I think he was.
So caution out there
could
to
be wrong
anybody
on that.
running open mics.
You could
Be
run into
ready.
Trouble.
Yeah. Also, come by Tony V's garage on Monday nights. Adam and I host. We co-host every Monday. So
I like the more crazy people where you're just like, whoa, that was so different from everything else. You know?
Well, remember that guy coming at me on stage at your room down in?
oh, dude, that room was fucking. That happened a few times. Or not like that, but so I used to run this crazy fucking open mic at Blarney Stone Pub in downtown Seattle on First Ave, where there's like tons of homeless
incredibly
people.
attractive bartender.
Such a hot bartender.
and
Super
she
cool.
saved my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that guy was like 5 foot. Like you'd be all right, I think. But
She defended you from a homeless guy?
I didn't have a chance
That's
to
just some guy at
even
the bar.
defend myself.
this guy, Vinny, I think was his name, who was just like loud and hammered. He was like beat red and like 5 feet tall.
Okay.
And like a screaming, get people like through his pool game. And so the way the room was set up, it was one of the craziest setups is they had 2 sides to the room. There was a wall that went between them. And kind of like, we were talking about 907, there's like the space on the other side. But the stage was in one of those spaces.
Okay.
So you're here, and on
People
either
are like
side,
passing through you.
yeah, either side. Well, you got 2 sides of a
Hey,
bar,
quit making noise over there.
Sorry.
so you're like
a story.
performing like 2 separate crowds. And then on this side was the bar, which wasn't facing you, and on this side was 2 pool tables that they would not shut down. And then on the other side of that were tables where people were maybe watching the mic.
Okay.
And so Vinny is playing pool and like screaming with his friends, and Adam's on stage. And I think you like said something to him to be like, "Hey, don't scream."
No, he screamed a slur at like a comic.
That's
2
right.
comics before me.
I forgot.
And then
about,
he
yeah.
started yelling again, and I went at him and said, "You're being an asshole." Like,
You what?
huh?
You went at him?
I told
He
him
went
to shut
full
up.
Adam on him.
I went.
I like that because I knew the joke he was making, and I knew you didn't know you didn't catch the.
I wasn't
So
going to
dumb.
explain it either.
But he rushed the stage.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
But
And-
the bartender swooped in. He was wearing a backpack,
Oh, yeah?
and she grabbed him by the ring of the backpack
Nice.
and threw him like into basically a railing.
Yeah.
Almost broke the railing and then threw him out of the bar.
That's
She
a
was
great
great.
move.
Yeah.
That was a wild night. There's a lot of crazy people who went to that. There was this one guy. He wasn't like as violent or anything. He wasn't violent or anything. It was just odd.
I like this better.
He had this duffel bag that he brought on stage, and he said, "I work at a golf course." And he opens the duffel bag is full of golf balls. He just dumped them on the floor. And then people were like trying to catch the
I like this
pick up the
guy.
golf balls.
That guy's great.
Do you remember who was in the audience of that room?
No. I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure that's where Femi.
Femi started there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Femi, local comic.
Yeah, but
funny guy.
he was like, I don't even know. I think he just stumbled across it.
Did he have any
I don't
more
know.
to that bit?
No, that was it.
was
I
it.
Is that the
think.
golf ball thing?
It was the golf ball thing. I maybe said something before that, but then he did that. I think it was a closing thing. It was, and then there's like
That's
people.
pretty sick.
We're trying to pick them up before someone dies.
Or you mean like
So.
slips on him?
Yeah, they slip on them, and it's like a hectic bar.
Okay.
It is a fun bar though. Like a shout out to that bar. If you're just going for like drinks, it's a fun place.
Yeah. I saw this guy one time. He went on stage, and his closing bit was he pulled a plastic bag out of his pocket, put it over his head, and sang "What a Wonderful World." And he would do it by like really breathing into the bag. He would breathe into the bag so like you could see it like in his mouth,
Yeah.
and like really depriving himself of oxygen. Yeah, this guy was crazy.
Did you start here or in Portland?
I started in Bellingham, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. When was that?
I'm not sure. Like a while ago.
Who was
I don't
there?
know. Oh, Lee Cox and Ryan Cudahy, Charlie Myers, and all sorts of me. I guess
Was Travis up there at the time? Was
Travis.
that when he?
I don't know actually.
Because there aren't that many Bellingham. Like it's not much of like.
Well, people leave pretty quickly if
Yeah.
they're trying to
Well,
do comedy. I think.
It used to be more of a scene too, right? It used to have a
Yeah,
lot more going on.
Timmy Riney used to run the Green Frog up there. Now Joel is kind of a patriarch up there, I think.
Damon had a little moment. Damon Lawton.
Oh
He was
yeah,
doing some stuff.
Joel. I met him.
Joel O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brett Emerson. So just keep
I know Brett.
naming names of
Yeah,
Bellingham
name some
people.
names.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to hear those names of the other stories, subscribe to the Patreon and get some name drops.
Yeah, I was up there for like a little bit, and then I went to New Zealand for a little while.
What part of New Zealand were you?
I was in Christchurch. Shout out Drop D. Shout out mostly Drop D. He's the best. And then I went to Portland. I lived in Portland for a little while.
What part of New Zealand is?
Christchurch. It's in the middle. It's on the
Okay.
South Island.
Huh.
Upper,
I've been
upper northern.
Auckland and Queens.
Oh, you were
Queenstown?
Queensland?
Queensland. Which one
Beautiful.
is?
One of the most beautiful cities in the
Dude,
world.
it's crazy.
It's
I went there
crazy.
when I was 15.
Oh yeah, that's where they shot The Hobbit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Lord of the Rings, really.
Yeah.
They shot The Hobbit there as well. But
I was fucked up the whole trip. It was.
yeah, I went in the lake there. I went in this thing. It was like a dolphin or like a shark, and it would go under the water and like bounce out it was a crazy machine. I guess it only is in like 2 places in the world.
It's a what?
It's like a jet ski, but it goes under the water and has like a funnel, like a snorkel, and you can go under like
You can
5
dive.
feet, but it like the pressure is so much that it pops you back out like a dolphin.
Oh, I think I've seen these like videos of these before.
It was really sick. It was one of the coolest machines I've ever been inside of.
Did I ever tell you what happened when I was in New Zealand, like with my family?
No. This is
Story.
is it the mushroom story or is this
No, just like coming back to the wrong house.
no?
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I don't, if I want to, I can just go ahead and stop if it's going to bore the shit out of our Fitz.
I think Adam, I think it's probably a good story.
I don't have that many.
At this point, I don't really give a shit.
I don't have that many
He's been
buttons.
a complete asshole today, so it's like I fucking.
Hey, Tiller, quit sounding like a fucking dumbass.
I don't have that many buttons. I didn't prepare that well. But you were in New Zealand when you were 15? That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
You went to the Queensland? They got the mountains and the lake. Did you go skiing up there? They got the miracles,
No, I didn't.
the enchantments.
Was there anything that you guys want to talk about?
What was one of you went to the wrong house or something?
No, I'm good on telling this.
Oh,
story.
okay. All right. Hey. All right.
Then I moved to Portland. I was in
been-
Portland for like a year and a half.
I've been I don't want to clean any dishes, so I've been drinking water out of this old Guinness bottle that I have lying around.
Nice.
It's kind of I don't know, it's kind of a fun detail.
That's pretty sick. Does it still have the little metal ball in the bottom?
No, it's a bottle.
Yeah, but sometimes the Guinness ones, they'll have a little like metal ball in it.
I thought it's just the cans that do that. They do it with the bottle?
Oh, maybe you're right. Just the cans.
I think it's just the cans.
Well,
I've been drinking out of that for probably like a week now.
Does it have a lid?
No, not anymore. I also learned that I can drink my tap water because I didn't trust it for a long time, and I've lived there for like 2 years, and I was like, let's just find out, So I just started drinking it, and nothing's happened. So
What are you waiting for?
I was not sure. Maybe I'd get sick or something, some kind of worm, maybe.
Yeah, you'd get like nauseous or something.
Yeah, but no, it's been fine.
If there was a worm inside, how would you know?
I think you just find out later when you're like digestive problems.
Oh, okay. Hey, Tiller, those buttons, do those do anything?
Yeah. I think we should.
That's pretty sick.
We should wrap it up.
Should we do another episode?
Just
go back to
when's
back?
your show? Tony V's one?
June 8th with Luke Severett's headlining.
I don't know. This might not be out before then.
This
But
one might not come out.
You're doing one there too. You want to plug that?
yeah,
July?
that'll be July 13th. And then, is there anything for Rough Sets you want to plug?
Well, I think the Mr. Mookie episode might have just dropped, which is pretty
Hell
sick.
yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Mookie, one of the Tacoma legends. Really check out Rough Sets, but mostly check out the images on the top, or what do they call those images?
Watermarks?
Thumbnails. Check out the thumbnails. We got the best thumbnails in the game. Shout out Willie Dean. Really just look at those and
Do you guys still have your address in the fucking dude? Dumb as hell, dude. Get rid of that. It's still there.
dude, if you want to find us, you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then you can access our address. So come find us. You know where we live.
Sounds good.
You can be a guest on the podcast if you hit us up.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. If you like the episode, make sure to rate and review us. And then if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that notifications bell so you don't miss our upcoming content. We're on Patreon, too, patreon.com/FNFpod.
Ooh.
Also on Instagram @FNFpod. We're going to leave you with Jaga.
I just make the waves, I don't write them. I can hear the lyrics in my spirit as I write them. Why you wanna walk and talk just like them? I can't get caught up in all the hype and the excitement. I just make the waves, I don't write them. I can hear the lyrics in my spirit as I write them. Why you wanna walk and talk just like them? I can't get caught up in all the hype and the excitement. Welcome to my wave pool, my wave pool. Welcome to my wave pool, my wave pool. Welcome to my wave pool, my wave pool. Welcome to my wave pool. wave pool. Welcome to my wave